Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be predicting the scores of week 27 of this 2021-2022 Championship season. Now we've got 16 games to go through today to predict. I'm not going to go up against the time now, I'm just going to rattle off my predictions. But before we do get into those predictions, let's have a quick look at how well we all got on in week 26. Well, top scorer in week 26 was Andy and Pinky Dagger. Love the name. He or she came away with 7 points overall with 2 perfect scores. For myself, I came away with just 6 points last week and 1 perfect score. So how does that affect the overall table now? I'm still top of the leaderboard on 203 points with 38 perfect scores overall, followed by Doug in second position on 185, closely followed by Shane on 184. Then we find Liam in fourth position on 174 points. So still all to play for, still a long time to go in this season, but let's crack on now and make some predictions for week 27. So first up at 12:30 on Saturday, we've got Cardiff City coming up against Blackburn Rovers. This game is behind closed doors because of the Welsh Government's regulations. Cardiff City in the FA Cup gaining victory in extra time against Preston, and Blackburn at the moment flying high in the table, third position on 46 points. Cardiff City having difficulty creating a lot of chances at the moment. Blackburn going well. You'd expect a win for Blackburn. However, I think the Bluebirds are going to grind out a draw in this one. Hopefully Kiefer Moore will be back to spearhead that attack, and I can see this one ending in a draw 1-1. Another game taking place at 12:30 on Saturday is Luton Town versus Bournemouth. I believe this is live on Sky. Bournemouth currently top of the table. Luton sort of drifting downwards towards the bottom of the table, currently in 16th position. Only 1 win in their last 6. So I think this is going to be a straightforward win to Bournemouth. I'm going to go for a 2-0 away victory to the Cherries. Next we've got Barnsley coming up against Blackpool. I believe this is going to end up in a draw. Barnsley fighting for their lives now in the relegation zone. What are they? 8 points behind Reading from safety. So Blackpool currently in 12th position. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this one. Next up we've got Derby, bottom of the table, but they are playing well. 3 wins in their last 6, coming up against the Sheffield Utd side, who find themselves mid-table, 13th position, but they have won 4 matches on the bounce in the league. Last time they played there was on the 20th of December, so there's a lot of disruption in that Sheffield United camp. However, I think with that rest, hopefully they've rejuvenated. I can see them, the Blades, winning this one 2-1. Then we got Fulham coming up against Bristol City. Fulham, an excellent 7-0 away victory against Reading last time out. And Bristol City currently find themselves in 15th position. 2 victories in their last 6. Last time out they beat Millwall at home in a 5-goal thriller where they won 3-2. So tricky one this one, but surely Fulham now in second position, getting back to winning ways, and I can see them winning this one as well, 2-0. Then we've got Huddersfield against Swansea. Never know what you're going to get with Swansea. They keep the ball a lot, but they don't often do that too much with it. Huddersfield now haven't lost in 6 matches, doing well, drawing last time out away against Blackburn 0-0. So that was a good point there. But I think this one's going to end up all square as well, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline. Next game on Saturday, we've got Middlesbrough coming up against Reading. Now Middlesbrough doing really well, currently in 7th position. A very good away win against Blackpool in their last Championship fixture, which saw them win 2-1, and they had a good win in the FA Cup as well. I think they should have no problems beating Reading this one. I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory to Borough. Then we've got Millwall coming up against Forest. I think Forest should win this one, although Millwall always very, very tough to beat, especially at the Den. They've only recorded 2 wins in the last 6 though. Nottingham Forest back-to-back defeats, but they themselves had a very good win in the FA Cup. Hopefully that will spur them on in this encounter, and I'm going to go for an away win to Forest 1-0. Then we've got Peterborough coming up against Coventry. I think this one is going to end up all square 1-1. Coventry now slipping down the table slightly, winless in their last 6, and Peterborough need the points all square, 1-1 for me. This one, Preston against Birmingham. I think Preston will bounce back from their FA Cup defeat. Birmingham, currently 18th in the table, haven't won now, or they've only won once in their last 6 matches. Lost recently against QPR at home, and prior to that was a 4-0 away defeat against Blackburn. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Preston in this one. Next we got QPR against West Brom. I'm not that impressed with West Brom, the way they're playing at the moment. 2 wins in their last 6. Last time out they drew against Cardiff, where they could have won and they could have lost as well. A very even game. Fancy QPR in this one. QPR currently in 5th position. A good win away against Birmingham in the last fixture. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to QPR. Then we got Hull coming up against Stoke. This one's going to be very, very tight, but I think Stoke will just edge this one 1-0 on their travels, although Stoke have lost their last 2 fixtures, both at home. Next, we've got Fulham coming up against Birmingham. Fulham should follow up that win that I've predicted for them against Bristol City with another win here against Birmingham, who've only won once in their last 6. So I'm going to go for Fulham 3, Birmingham 0. Then we got Preston coming up against Sheffield United. I think this one's going to end up in a draw, and I'm going to go for 1-1 and probably a drab affair. Sorry, Preston and Sheffield United fans. Then we got Hull City against Blackburn Rovers. This takes place on Wednesday. Blackburn shouldn't have too much trouble overcoming Hull in this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 away victory, although Hull could cause them problems. And the final fixture of this mammoth game week, we've got Reading coming up against Luton. I fancy Luton in this one. Reading, all sorts of problems at the moment. Depleted squad, terrible defeat against Fulham at home, and I'm going to give Luton a victory in this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 away win to the Hatters. So that concludes my predictions for week 27 of this 2021-2022 campaign. Make sure you leave your predictions in the comment section. See if you could rise up the table, and we'll do all the cane for game week 28. But for now, I'm going to bid you all farewell. Enjoy your championship weekend and those midweek fixtures as well, and I'll see you all in the next video.